Hey, Savannah Searchers, we are exploring High Bridge. First, I'm nosy, and I wanted to come down here and see, there's a quarry there. I wanted to come down here and see the spring for High Bridge spring water. It's down here, and apparently there's some other things that I'd forgotten because I haven't been here for a lot of years. But that's like a water tower there. That's a restricted area down there, so we won't check it out. And it's got a gate and then a fence, and it's locked. We'll look over here. Looks like that used to be a dam right there. There was a place, and I guess it's up this little road that it's allowing us to go through. Well, no, it says supposed to keep out, so we'll turn around and go out of here. It's supposed to be...
Is there a log cabin or a barn there or something?
It's pieces and parts.
Or is that just a pile of wood?
It's a pile of wood, pieces and parts.
Like
so I don't see the spring. We used to come and get spring water. I know there's some down by the river where you can get this spring water. It comes out of a cave down there. But that's an area that I hadn't thought about in a long time because I haven't been here for years. Of course, there's a house right here that people would have to pass. They probably notice in the middle of the night or early morning people coming down here. And if it was early morning from down there, by the time they got here it would be pretty much daylight. But there is a quarry over here to the left, and it's locked so that you can't get down there. And I didn't even know about that quarry, to be honest.
That's a big one too.
It is. But it's active, and they've got gates and stuff that are locked, and I guess it's 5:30 right now, so they are closed. That's the Kentucky Underground Storage people were talking about. That is a High Bridge water that they store under there. Let's see. Now we're going on around to High Bridge. We'll see the park, and then we'll go down by the dam. And if you see a place that you think needs to be searched, get the time off of the video there and leave it in the comments, and we'll get a team together and go search. My cousin lives down here. We just passed the way to go down to her house. Her husband is a fireman down here. So I've been down here a lot, and this place did not strike me as some place to hide a body, but then again, I wouldn't have one. So I might not be in the panic state, and you don't know what you be if you've been doing drugs or alcohol and somebody died or you killed somebody. So this is High Bridge. We're just going under it. We're going to go down to the park. To the left, that's private property that goes down there. I've been down there a lot. I've been down there a lot, and so they don't like people going down there, so I'm sure they would know if somebody was going down there. For the scenic overlook, you park right here in this parking lot, and you have to walk down there. It's a pretty good walk, and there's not water underneath it.
No, there's farms down there.
Farms. So if they was to toss it over there, it's going to land in somebody's farm, and it would have been seen by now.
There's actually horse pastures right pretty much under it.
We're going down there, so I'll point it out to you when we get down there where you would be if they did walk to the overlook to toss something out. High Bridge is actually the highest and I think the longest bridge in North America. It's actually owned by Ohio, Cincinnati, I think. It might be Cleveland, but it's owned by another state, unless R.J. Corman bought it. He bought up a lot of the bridges, but the last time I looked, it was still owned by Ohio. But it's in here, and see, that says Southern something, so that's not a R.J. Corman.
Southern Railroad, I guess.
Yeah. So this is the bridge. If you've never seen it, if you can see it going across there, it's huge. That's a train track, and it's the high bridge. So you can see that from a different point of view when we get down to the bottom. Oh, here's my camera. Hold on just a minute.
You've always liked taking pictures under here?
Yeah. It's patterns.
Lots of graffiti down here.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. Some of the graffiti is kind of cool, but just writing on stuff, it's like, did your parents let you write on your furniture at home? Yeah. Which we did have a daughter that wrote on, you know.
Yeah.
We had to paint her room 2 or 3 times to get it straightened out. Okay, now we're going down to the bottom where the river is. First we're going to go underneath the overlook so you can see that, and then when we come back we'll go down by the lock and the dam, and I'll show you that area. In my logical mind, this is not a place I would come, but like I said, that's my logic. There's an area right there that's just where the water comes sometimes, but it's not real deep. You can see it from the road there. You can see the bottom, and there's not a body over there, but I just wanted to look. Well, if I was on Judge Judy, she would be on to me for all the ums. But I don't script what I see when I come down here. When I talk on the video, I'm kind of new to it. So I'll try to keep it to a minimum. There's triangles on top of those posts. Look, they tore that whole building down. It's gone.
Sure enough.
Wow, I wonder if the storm took it out. I don't know.
Possibility all the trees down here that could have blown a tree down on it.
Yeah.
Or anything.
This house coming up is one of my favorite down here. The artist lives here, and they do all kinds of painting and stuff around through there. I would just love to take the whole day and take pictures of their artwork.
There's a river on the right.
Yes, and also on the right is the ship where the boat that I was talking about earlier that goes down the river to where the Dixon, the Kentucky meet. It's not really as far as it seems.
Yeah.
Because you can ride that, and it doesn't go very fast, but you can ride that and get down there and back in 30 minutes, because that's how long the ride is, and you pass it. This is a beautiful scenic area down here. People love it.
Oh,
I love
especially
it.
in the summer and the fall.
And you can see the bridge from here. You can see how big it is, how long it is. It's a huge bridge. It's one of my favorite places to come in the summertime. I like to come down here and sit and read.
A lot of limestone cliffs.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we call them palisades.
Palisades?
Yeah, palisades. Yeah. I call them palisades. He calls them palisades, and that's probably the proper way to say it. Because he corrects me all the time.
No, I wouldn't mispronounce.
That's my grammar Nazi, but I love him for it. I do get him sometimes to look over my work because I sometimes type faster than I think, and
yeah, make a great editor.
Yes, it's hard to edit your own work because in your mind you're still seeing what you put down in your mind. Okay, down here where these horses are, on the left in this paddock. Let me see if I can take this down and show you. Some people walking here don't want to run over them. I don't see it, do you? It's on down a little bit, ain't it?
Yeah. You should be able to see it. There's no leaves on it.
Yeah, we'll show you the overlook here shortly. I can't remember how far down this road you have to go to see it. We may have passed it. So it's a beautiful area here. We have passed it. When we go back, we'll see it and show you the overlook. But it's on that side of the road, so you can tell there's no place to toss anybody into the water there. Yeah. I'll put this back on here so I can drive like I thought that cop was getting me earlier for checking my phone. This is a dead-end road, so we're going on down here where we can turn around safely. It's a nice drive anyway. And then going down, all of that is on that side kind of goes down. It's cliffside. We have passed it, honey. It's up there around them horses somewhere.
Yeah.
Them purple flowers would make a nice photography backdrop.
Don't forget down at the other end, that little road that goes down by the lock.
I'm going down there.
Okay.
So they can see that.
Yeah, because that deck takes you right next to the river.
And there's the cave down there where the water comes out.
Yeah, there's one cave that's blocked off.
I may come back down here in the next few days and make some backdrops when the trees get a few more leaves on them.
Mm-hmm.
They will make some beautiful backdrops with them purple flowers over there.
Mm-hmm.
And the bamboo over here, it's really gotten thick.
Wow, I didn't know there was that much bamboo over there.
There wasn't a few years ago. See, right back here.
It grows really fast.
Yeah, let me back up so you can see. See right there, there's a, it was like a pond or a, like a koi pond, just a small one that you keep fish in, but the bamboo has overgrown it.
Well, it loves water, so.
Yeah. It's a very, very nice place to come in the summertime. You can sit down and have a picnic and read a book and
Smell the fish.
yeah, I don't like the smell of fish.
You get down there by the river and that's what you smell.
You smell of the bay. Smells like the bay. That could be here for real. When I was younger, we used to come down here to the lock and dig freshwater mussels and take them home, and my mom would cook them. We keep the shells too. I kept them a lot.
We used to have a bunch of those shells in our aquarium. They kind of look cool if you put them in there.
Yeah.
Especially if you open them up.
Okay, right around through here. Here's where the horses are, so that overlook is right through here somewhere. The sun is in the way. I'm gonna ask these people. Heidi, where is the overlook over there from here? Did we pass it? Oh, I know where it is up there. I mean, down here.
Where can you see it from down here?
Okay. Okay. What'd you do to your knee?
I told him I warned him.
Oh. Enjoy the weather.
I'm going to wear too.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
I know.
I knew it was close to these trees. He said right around the corner.
These horses over here.
That's what I meant, the horses.
Yeah.
It's at the end of this fence, I think, if you look up.
Well, we should have known because it's right within sight of the bridge. Should be.
Do you see
Is that
it?
it right up there?
Let me see. That's it, I think.
I think it is.
You can see right up there.
Mm.
That is it.
Yeah.
So that's where the overlook up there looks.
You can
Well,
see.
this is a better view of the bridge. It's a really nice view down here.
Yeah, you can tell how high up it is from down here too.
Yeah, with the houses. I'm going to turn a little bit crooked here so I can get me a picture before we go on.
Listen in your car? Listen to Nash FM 92.9 on the streaming app brought to you by Tracy's Landscape Supply in Georgetown.
There we go.
Landscape Supply company in the area.
You see that a lot of these houses are up on stilts because of where the water gets up so high. I wouldn't mind living down here, but I'd be worried about the water getting up in my house.
Especially as much rain as we've had.
When we go back up, we're going to go down to the river where you can see it and get a picture here. That's beautiful. It's really pretty. So, there used to be a tree here that was really twisted.
Oh, yeah.
It got twisted by a tornado and then it grew that way. It was amazing.
Looked like a corkscrew.
Yeah, but it got struck by lightning, and I guess the people that owned it took it down. Honey, look at that.
Hmm.
Is that a what would you say that is? That concrete thing? This car's coming. I better get out of their way.
Not a milk house, is it?
No, it's
They used to build little houses across waterways to keep the milk cool.
yeah, I know about those.
That's old stuff.
You can still see it in some places. In fact, in Virginia, they've got a lot. If the backwood builders, they've come across.